Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Hello everyone and welcome to your English class. In our lesson today, we'll continue with our first unit, which is titled Complaints. In your books, page 8 and 9, our lesson today is the grammar lesson. All you need for the lesson today is your books, page 8 and 9, a sheet of paper and a pen to take down your notes. So let's get started. From yesterday's lesson, you had a homework which was this question. Have you ever had a bad experience at a store? I believe that everyone had once had a bad experience or maybe a negative experience at a store. What was it? Maybe you can tell about one time when you got a computer. Then what was wrong with it? It was broken. It crashed. Or maybe you bought shoes, then a pair of shoes, then you found out that they are not your size. Or each pair is a different size. What did you do? Maybe you can tell that I contacted the customer service by email, or I called them, I used the phone, or I went to the store myself. Then what happened? Did they fix it for you, or they gave you like a refund? What did they do, and were you happy about it? You will tell about your experience. Okay, for our lesson today, by the end of today's lesson, you will be able to use past participle as an adjective. Then you will be able to form sentences using the structure need to be done. Also, you'll be able to form sentences using the structure have something done. So it's about forming sentences about defected items. Let's get started with the first one in here. As if we were revising the discussion lesson. What's wrong with this car? Let's look at the picture and you will tell. Here, the windshield is cracked. This one is the windshield. Then, the second one. What's wrong with this door? It's not the whole door, it is the doorknob. The doorknob is broken. Also, here, what's wrong with this DVD? The DVD is scratched. Then the last one, this carpet, what's wrong with it? The carpet is stained. If you notice the words that are in red in here, we're having cracked, we're having also broken, scratched, and we're having as well as stained. These are which part of speech? They are actually verbs in the past participle, verb number 3. However, if we're going to look at the first one, the windshield is cracked. What does the verb do in here? It's actually here describing the noun. What is the thing that is cracked? It is the noun, which is the windshield. How about broken? It's a verb. However, it describes the noun in here. So sometimes the verb, if it is the past participle, which is verb number 3, it works as if it were an adjective. The window is broken. The doorknob is broken. The windshield is cracked. So the DVD is scratched. This is actually, we will call it a verb. However, it functions as if it were an adjective. It describes the noun, the DVD, the doorknob. So it's actually a verb. However, it works as if it were an adjective. It will do the work as if it were an adjective, and it will describe the noun. What's wrong with the doorknob? It is broken. Broken is not an adjective. It is a past participle verb. However, it describes the noun. Okay. So in your book's page 8, past participle as an adjective. Break, broken. The window is broken. I will fix the broken window. Broken, describe the windows. Here, it describes the windows. It comes before the noun or after the verb to be. Crack, cracked. The vase is cracked. I threw away the cracked vase. Here, it comes after the verb to be, describing the vase, cracked vase. Next, we're having damage, damaged. The car was damaged. What is the thing that is damaged? It is the car. The mechanic fixed the damaged car. The last one, tear and torn. The shirt was torn. The tailor sewed the torn sleeve. Torn describing the shirt, and here the torn sleeve. So the words in red in here, they are actually verbs. They are the past participle form of the verb, and in here it functions as an adjective. It's not an adjective, but it works as if it were an adjective. Now in your books, page 80, exercise B, write the past participle for each verb. So you can refer to the index, the last part from your book, and you will find a long list of regular, irregular verbs, and you can find these verbs and others. Break. What is the past participle of break? Broken. The window is broken. Sew, sewn. The dress is sewn. Damage, damaged. We can say the car is damaged. Scratch, regular, scratched. The DVD is scratched. Stain, we're having a spot. Stained. The t-shirt is stained. How about the idea of tearing? Torn. The sleeve is torn. How about repair? Repaired. The car was repaired. Paint, painted. The walls were painted. And clean, we have a regular one. Cleaned. The room was cleaned. And fix, fixed. You can use any one of these past verbs in the past participle form, the past participle tense, to come up with a sentence. It will function as if it were an adjective. Okay, now let's look into this story. It is titled The Busy Mom. Some of these are adjectives. They are in the past participle tense of the verb. Huda is a working mom. She has 2 kids. She's very busy, but she's a smart lady. She believes that she doesn't need to do everything by herself. Tonight, she's having a party. Her house is a mess. The rooms need to be cleaned. She asked for a maid, and she had her house cleaned. Now, her house is cleaned. She needs a cake, but she can't bake. She had the cake baked for her. She ordered it online. How about her hair? Her hair is messy. It needs to be styled. So she went to the hairdresser and she got her hair done. Now her hair is done. Let's notice the verbs in here. We have the house is cleaned. This is the past participle of the verb, and we are describing the house. And here we're having done. We're describing, it is the past participle do, did, and done in here describes the hair, her hair. Here, if you go back to the story, Huda's story, we will notice that she's busy. She couldn't do all of these actions, cleaning, baking, and styling her hair, so she had someone to do the action for her. I haven't done it myself. I asked someone to do it for me. And this is what we will focus on. Here, let's look in here. We're having a problem and a solution. What's the problem? You would look at the picture in here. I am busy and I can't, let's say, clean the house. So the rooms need to be cleaned. Notice here, this is the subject, the rooms. Then this is the verb, and we will have, this one is the verb. Needs to be done. Something need to be done. It's not, the most important is not who's going to do it, but there is an action that someone had to do it. Let's solve this. I need someone to do it for me. Then it is cleaned. Now, she had her house cleaned. Did she do it herself? No. Who did it? Someone else. Maybe she asked for a maid or her children did it. So, to describe a problem or something that needs to be done, we will use the form need to be and we will use the past participle form of the verb. If something is done for you and you haven't done it yourself, someone else did it for you, you will use have or get, or in the past had or got. You can choose this or that. Then you will use the object, have the house, have my hair. Then we will use verb number 3, which is the past participle form of the verb. Okay? How about the second one? And who does the story? She needs a cake, but she doesn't know how to bake. The cake needs to be baked. This is the subject, and needs to be done. Something needs to be done. Need to be, and verb number 3, which is need to be baked. Then the solution, she ordered it online and she had the cake made. The tense in here, have or got, she got or she had, the cake, which is the object, and verb number 3. Someone else did the action for me. I haven't done it. One more. Her hair. What about her hair? We will say in here, her hair needs to be styled. Needs, then we have to be, and the past participle tense of the verb. What is the solution in here? Someone had done the action for her. She went to the hairdresser and she got her hair styled. We have got, here got, then the object and the past participle form of the verb. Okay? So when someone does something for you, I had it done. I had the object, the thing done for me. Let's get into here your books on page 8. Need to be done. The windows need to be cleaned. It means that they are dirty and we need someone to do this action for me. It could be me. They need to be cleaned. Here, someone needs to clean the windows. How about the second one? In here, we're having the car seats. The car seats need to be fixed. Someone needs to do this action for me. So, someone needs to fix the car seats for me. Maybe you don't know how to do it or you don't have time to do it. Okay. The same page, on page 8, we're having here, we use have and or get something done. We use have or get with the past participle, which is verb number 3, when someone else does the action or the service for you. I don't know how to bake a cake. I don't have time to clean the house. I don't know how to cut my hair. So I will ask someone else to do it for me. So we will say, the rooms need to be decorated. I don't know how to decorate a room. So we are having or getting the rooms decorated. Have or get, the object, then verb number 3, the past participle tense of the verb. The roof needs to be repaired. It leaks. We are going to have or get, the object, which is the roof, repaired, verb number 3. The house needed to be painted. The walls are filthy. We had or got, the object, which is the house, then painted, which is verb number 3. Something needs to be done. I will have it done or get it done for myself. I will ask someone to do it for me. Okay. Now here we're having in each picture we will have a problem and you will describe it using need to be done. Then we will have the solution, which is have or get something, the object, done. Here we're speaking about the computer and the computer is actually the object. Let's describe the problem. Here we're having a computer, looks like a crashed computer. The computer and fix. The computer needs to be fixed. I need someone to fix the computer for me. This is my subject, the need to be, and we're having fixed, which is verb number 3. Next, the solution. I will have my computer fixed. Someone will fix the computer for me. Here, he had or got the computer and we're having fixed. Who fixed it? The technician. Next, we're having here, her hair is too long and we need a haircut in here. The problem, Her hair needs to be cut. This is the subject, needs to be, and cut. Cut is actually an irregular verb. Present, past, past participle, it's all cut, cut, and cut, just like put. How about the solution? She needs to go to the hairdresser to cut her hair. We will say, she had or got her hair cut. So we start with the subject, had or got. You can use any one of them. Her hair, then we will use cut. Someone else, the hairdresser, cut her hair. Okay, now in your book's page 8, exercise A, say what is wrong with the following items, then say how the things should be fixed. Use the words from the box. At the beginning, we will describe the picture. Let's say, we will say a broken window. Then it needs to be fixed. Then we will go to the following, the last one, which is someone had done it for me. And we will use the verbs in here, which is dry clean, repair, replace, sew, or sharpen. At the beginning, let's look at this shirt and what's wrong with it. We're having here as a shirt or a jacket, stained jacket. The jacket is stained. Look at this spot in here. This is a stain. So we have used here the past participle tense of the verb. It functions as an adjective. Now we need something to be done to the jacket. So the jacket needs to be dry cleaned. If something is dirty, it needs to be cleaned. Needs to be dry cleaned, the irregular form of the verb. Now someone cleaned it for me or dry cleaned it for me. I will say, I will have it dry cleaned. I will send it to the dry cleaner and I will have it dry cleaned. I'm not going to do it myself. Someone else will do it for me. The other picture looks like we're having a broken air conditioner. We can say the air conditioner is broken. It is a broken air conditioner. Broken. We have used broken in here to describe the air conditioner. Past participle tense of the verb to describe a noun. Now we will use need to be done. We will say the air conditioner needs to be repaired. This is a sentence. It needs to be repaired. Needs to be, and we've used the past participle tense of the verb. Now I got someone to do it for me, maybe someone who can do it. I will have or I will get it repaired. I have used this one. So have or got, something had or got, or have or get, something done. The following, how about these pants? We will say the pants are torn. Look at the tear in here. They are torn. Or we will say these are torn pants. They need to be, something needs to be done for it. I will say the pants need to be sewn. Notice the need, it's not needs because pants is plural. We're now saying when, just like shoes. The pants need to be sewn. We need to sew them. Then someone is going to do it for me. I will have or get them sewn. I will have them sewn. I will get them sewn. The following, what's wrong with this knife? The knife doesn't cut. If something doesn't cut, it needs to be sharpened. So it's actually unsharpened knife. Sharp, it can cut. Unsharp, it means it doesn't cut. Unsharpened knife, the knife is unsharpened. This is it functions as an adjective, however, it is a verb. Next, we will say the knife needs to be sharpened. Someone needs to come and sharpen the knife for us. The knife needs to be sharpened. Then I will have the knife sharpened, or I will get the knife sharpened. The following, what's wrong with the car? Looks like it's damaged. So it's crashed car, or the car is crashed. Here we're having crashed. In here, the past participle tense of the verb, which is crashed. A crashed car. The car is crashed. Here, the car needs to be repaired. we need to repair it. I have to send it to the garage, so they will repair it. Needs to be, then repaired, the past participle tense of the verb. Then I will get, or I will have, the car repaired. I will get it done. Just follow the rule which is in here. Then here we're having a shirt, or let's speak about the button. A missing or a gone button. Look at it in here. It is missing or gone. A missing or a gone button. The button is missing or it is gone. We need something. The button needs to be replaced or sewn. If you have it, just sew it. If you don't have it, come up with a new one. I will have, or I will get it replaced or sewn. So all we're doing is just following this rule, need to be done, or then I will have, or I will get something done. Okay, here we're having heels. The heel, we'll say a broken heel, or the heel is broken. This one is the heel. This one is in here. This part, we call it the heel. The heel is broken, or it's a broken heel. Something needs to be done to it. So the heel needs to be replaced or fixed. I will have someone. I will have or get it replaced or fixed. So someone else is going to do it for me. How about the tire in here? How can we describe it? These tires, or this tire, is a worn tire. A worn tire. The tire is worn. It's an old one. Then the tire needs to be replaced. If it is torn, if it is worn, it needs to be replaced. Need to be, then replaced. Then we will go to I will have, or I will get it replaced. Focus on the object in here. We have to use an object. I will get it, I will have it replaced. Okay, on your books, page 80, we're doing the same thing. However, in here, what needs to be done? Complete the sentences with need to be done. Something need to be done. We're only reflecting about the problem. Something need to be done. We will use repaint, sharpen, dry, cut, wash, repair, or dry clean, or sew. So we will look at the problem and you will tell what is something that needs to be done. We will follow the rule, need to be, and verb number 3, which is the past participle tense of the verb. Let's look at this shirt. We're having a missing button. We don't have a button in here. So we will say that the button needs to be sewn. We need to add a button. The problem in here, a missing, a gone button. A button needs to be sewn. I don't know how to do it. I will have the button sewn or replaced for me. How about the second one in here? We're having a pencil. However, you can't write with it because it's not sharpened. You need to sharpen it. So, unsharpened pen. The pencil needs to be sharpened. You need a sharpener, so you will sharpen your pen. I will have it sharpened. Then the other one, look at this little boy. He's playing under the rain and he is all wet. What's wrong with his hair, his clothing? They are wet. So his hair and clothes need to be dried. We need to make them dry. Is he going to do it himself? He doesn't know how to do it. Maybe someone else will help him. He will have his clothes dried. How about this grass? What's wrong with it? It's a bit long, so we will say long grass. The grass needs to be cut. We have to cut it down. It needs to be cut. Then we're going to ask for a gardener, and the gardener will do what? He's going to get it cut. In here, what's wrong with this wall? Just like the agent at the apartment, they are filthy, dirty. So we can say that they are dirty or filthy walls. The wall in my bedroom needs to be repainted. Need to be, then repainted. Repainted is to paint something. Then let's look at this girl. Her face and even her hands are dirty. She was using colors, then she colored them. So we will say in here, her face and hands need to be washed. We have to wash them. She's not going to do it herself. Maybe her mom will get her hands and face washed. In here, what's wrong with the car? A crashed car, a broken car. So we need something to be done. The car needs to be repaired, needs to be fixed. He can't do it. He will take it to the mechanic, and the mechanic will get it done, will get it fixed or repaired for him. Okay? For your homework, I wanted to refer to your books on page 81, exercise D. There are certain problems. You will describe the problem, what need to be done, and if someone had got it done for him or for her. Okay? I guess that is it for the lesson today, and thank you so much for your time.